Time ain't waiting for nobody. Time ain't waiting for you. It ain't waiting for me. Not my mama, not your mama. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, bro. Like, we gotta go work. We gotta go put the work in and work as hard as we can to achieve what we want, man. Like, I don't care how big the dream is. You start making a plan. You start setting goals for yourself. When you start acting and you think, and when you think in a systematic manner, that's when things, you can add it up. Okay, what makes sense? You know what I'm saying? Let's take let's take something random like art, right? Art is beautiful. I love art. I make music myself. I'm an artist, right? But we could take any form of art, In today's world, the ways of elevating your artistic platform is mostly by social media, right? Or it's mostly through these social platforms. People want to sell their products. If you're painting, you're selling on social media. If you're making content graphics, you're probably selling on social media. If you a rapper or a singer, you got your music all over social media. So construct a plan, construct a system where you can say, okay, I'm gonna make these many songs, and I have to produce this much content, but I also gotta network with people. I also gotta reach out to fans. I also gotta, promote. I also gotta advertise. I also gotta have the money so I can put behind this. Maybe I should go get another job so I can have that extra check to put into these things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you putting your all into it. You gotta make sure that you putting your all into it, because when you start half-assing, you don't get to anything. Excuse me. You don't get anything like that. And then you fast forward and you say, damn, I wonder why I'm not where I want to be, or where I was trying to go. You know what I'm saying? It's because a lot of times it be you wasn't doing the right work. You wasn't doing the right work. You know what I'm saying? You was working. You wasn't working hard enough. You wasn't doing it the right way. Along your path somewhere, you tapped out on a place you probably should have tapped in. You didn't take a risk that you really should have took. Start thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking about, okay, what risk can I go take now? And it's not trying to just jump off a bridge, but you want to make sure that you don't miss any opportunities that's coming by you. You know what I'm saying? People might make an offer to you, and you might be scared of the offer because you don't trust the person, or you don't trust the situation. But hey, some of us gotta get kicked on and stomped on just to come up, man. You gotta hit ground zero if you want to be on the top. You gotta be on ground zero to be a hero, bro. That's real raps. You know what I'm saying? So think about the process on what it takes to become great. It's not just if I keep doing that, or just do that. Nah, bro, that's not how it works. You gotta have a system in place. You gotta have process, and you gotta trust the process. You have to trust the process. You have to create a system, understand the process, and trust the process. Plan out steps to the goal, and then act. Yeah, it's a whole thing, man. It's not just just wake up, go about my day, and nah, bro. Things happen for a reason. You gotta make things happen. You gotta put plays in action. You gotta make plays. You know what I'm saying? When football players go out on the field, they ain't just like, all right, everybody defend as best as you can. What? The offense go out there, they ain't just like, all right, scramble all around the field, I'll catch you. And when I catch, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna throw it up, whoever open. Nah, bro, this ain't pickup game. This ain't the pickup game around the corner. You dig what I'm saying? We used to play when we was kids. Nah, bro. They go in there, they sit back, they watching your game tapes, they watching the other team game tapes, they watching the coaches. That's why the coaches be covering their mouth, because they watching you. They want to see what you talking about. What plays you got in your book? Because the plays that you setting up could determine the plays my team gonna set up. You know what I'm saying? So when we sit back in the lab and we taking our notes and we writing out our playbook, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that these plays are effective so we can win the game. But we're not just here to win the game. We're here to win the Super Bowl. Right? Being successful is the Super Bowl. Being successful is the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's how that is. Being successful is the NBA championship. You know? Being successful is the Heisman. Or something like that, you know? Whatever it is, bro. You got to make sure that, hey, I'm training to be in the World Series. I'm trying to knock it out the park. So when people want to try their best and want to put their best in, it takes a lot of practice. Shout out to AI. It takes a lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of commitment and a lot of dedication. So you can't just put in some time and once you get tired, decide to quit, decide to give up. Your goals and your dreams don't care how you feel. They don't. Nobody cares how you feel. Not even the fans, bro. If you got fans, the fans don't care how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go out here and you want to make this plan and you want to execute it. You want to do it. You want to do your best at becoming the best version of yourself so that you can be the best you can be and that you can conquer and succeed. You know what I'm saying? You have to have this thought process that, okay, I know if I achieve this goal, I can get here. If I complete this step, I can make it to the next step. But you got to make sure you lining these things up so you can complete step after step after step. And hey, spoiler alert, just because you write it out don't mean it's going to work that way, bro. So be ready for adjustments. Be adaptable. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to adapt. Oh shoot, change. You know what I'm saying? Plans change. I got hit with this bird and now it switched up. But you don't even know, like, you might be on a whole different path and something else, a different opportunity get presented to you and you like, okay, this might be better than what I even anticipated. Or this might be better than what I was planning or chasing for. You know what I'm saying? So you also got to keep an open mind in the situation when you planning out your dreams and goals, right? If that's what you want, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of different things. And, you know, it can be in terms of, once again, I'll use myself, you know, being an artist. Okay, do you want to be on the big stage? You might be chasing the big stage, but you might go through occurrences in life that say, okay, maybe I want to sit back and be a songwriter. Or maybe I get a better opportunity with being a songwriter instead of having to play the front game. Maybe I play the background and just pen everything. Or just be a producer, fall in love with the beats. Or be an engineer and mix everything down. Or be an A&R and connect people. You know what I'm saying? Or run the shows. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different concepts and it's a lot of different ways. A lot of people pursue things in their early life and then later on become something else that they never even thought of, never even figured themselves being in. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you do want to keep an open mind. You never know what could be knocking on your door, man. And you want to have an open door or welcoming arms, you know. As long as you're happy doing it and you think that you could see yourself being happy in that space and being successful in that place, do the chase. Do the race. You feel me? Like, make sure that you can excel. And make sure that make sure that you have the ability and the capability. You know, you have to want to put in this work. You have to want to. It's no other way around it. You gotta want to get up and say, oh man, yeah, I know it's gonna be a lot, but I don't care, I'm doing it. And when you do it, you gotta put your all in it. It's not like you can just go and say, oh, I'm gonna do it, and just slump around and, you feel me? Nah, bro. when you go out, you gotta give it your best. And just how you go to them 9 to 5s and you give them all your time and energy, man, and you do whatever they ask you to do, think about putting that same time and energy into yourself, into building your own brand, or building your own image up. You know what I'm saying? Or building your own company, or whatever your dream is. But you gotta put that same time and energy in, because y'all go to these 9 to 5s and y'all be like, I got you. I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do. All hail the 9 to 5. You being them up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, did it? And you come home and you killed, you cooked. You don't even got enough energy for yourself. Learn how to delegate your energy. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, okay. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to pace yourself at that 9 to 5 a little bit. So maybe when you come home, excuse me. So maybe when you come home, you can have a little better, you know what I'm saying? Better functionality, a little bit more energy, so you can put some time into yourself and building your own brand, building your own company, chasing your own dream. You know what I'm saying? And it's sacrifice too. You got to be able to sacrifice. You got to be able to sacrifice. Like, what you mean sacrifice? Ain't nobody got time for partying. Party? I thought you was chasing dreams. You can't be a party guy if you're going to chase dreams. I'm going to tell you why. Because you're going to get lost in a party. You're going to get lost in a party, and then you're going to slack on your dreams. And you think it's just a night of fun. You think it's just some good old fun you're going to have. But then once you turn around and you notice how much you done slacked on your purpose, you start beating yourself up about it. But don't even do that. How about just get back up on the horse and clean up the work that you just messed up, and keep going hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to chase their dreams, bro. I want them to chase them consciously and wisely, though. I don't want you to just be chasing something that's not gonna work, or that don't make sense, or you not putting enough work in to bring it to fruition, or you not putting the right type of work in to bring it into fruition. So I want you to make sure that when you out here and you putting this work in and you putting in time, that you giving it your best, and that you also lining this plan up and making this system so that it will actually work and that it actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This is Brain Cycle. Peace.